Sebi, are you surprised how well Alphonso Davies has done since moving from Vancouver?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And anybody who says that they're not surprised is lying to you. One, he was playing on Vancouver. Nobody who pays attention to Major League Soccer pays attention to Vancouver. Two, he wasn't exactly lighting it up. It's not like there were boatloads of goals coming and you thought, yeah, he'll go over to anywhere in Europe, immediately step in and make a difference. Definitely not at Bayern Munich. Definitely not as an outside defender. And definitely not as a starter. He's blown away every expectation possible. Look at some of the guys who can play outside back for Bayern. Pavard, Alaba, Lucas Hernandez. I mean, now he's a midfielder, but Kimmich. You think that I would have said he'd be playing over any or all of those guys? Some of them have been moved around different positions. No way. Davies has been the shock of all shocks to come out of Major League Soccer.
Something very likeable. You follow him on TikTok. Seems like a great guy as well, Erg, which I know doesn't really define anything, but it's very difficult to root against him.
It really is, and Sebi forgot to mention he's done it without the hype train that is being a Mexican national team player or being a U.S. men's national team player. He's a Canadian national team player. He doesn't have the hype these players like a Chucky Lozano or a Christian Pulisic would have behind him. And look what he's done. I agree 100% with Sebastian about how could you have ever guessed he would have done what he's done. In a new position, by the way. He was a midfielder in what was Major League Soccer, and for the Canadian national team to learn a new position in one of the most complex systems in the world in a very good league like is the Bundesliga, and to be rewarded like this in less than a year, really, it's unbelievable. And he keeps going up and up. His stock keeps rising. People keep speaking very well of him. But it's that positive attitude you just spoke about. It's him being so likable and so easy to root for. You want to reward people like this.
Dan, if I could point out just one thing here. Hercules, a couple months ago, had a top 5 CONCACAF players. He had Alphonso Davies behind Raúl Jiménez, Christian Pulisic, even Hector Herrera, who's in and off the bench at Atletico Madrid. Very interesting to see Herc now, only now, jumping on the Davies bandwagon.
Oh, that's funny. Hector Herrera wasn't even on my list, but that's interesting.
Yeah, he was. I'll pull up the graphic and I'll tweet it if you want me to show you.
And he also just started learning the position. If you're telling me he's already done with more than Raúl Jiménez, that is your argument. That is not mine.
Yeah, you said he was behind Pulisic.
He is. Christian Pulisic, when healthy, was a very good player for Chelsea.
They're a favorite for the Champions League. What are you talking about?
So
Christian Pulisic's on the bench at
Chelsea some
I was dating
team?
behind him.
Seb, where are you going with this? How does this elude the fact that he's been unbelievable at Bayern Munich and that he's learned a new position? Are you going to tell me he's already CONCACAF's best?
I'm telling you he's right there, and he's definitely ahead of Pulisic.
Are you going to tell me he's CONCACAF's best?
Better than Pulisic. I'll leave it at that.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.